show. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Throwback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop, don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.
I don't hear nothing. Because it's out. What is going on, everybody? It's the real news with Lucretia Hughes and Dave, and this is Throwback Thursday because we didn't know any other title to give this. Who sent me that video of 3,000 soldiers flooding the southern border in one day? It's on my page for everybody. That ain't true. Yeah, it is. So, over 7,000 soldiers. Because they're not immigrants, and they're not illegal aliens at this point. Because I see men, and I see soldier and age-size people, and men are walking two and two coming across that border. I am so sorry. We are being invaded. Dave, get the show started. Oh, Joe Biden fell again today. Well, he stumbled and tripped. Respect yourself, Christian. Now, you know you got to love everybody. Respect yourself. No, that is not what it says. Respect yourself. I'm only supposed to treat you like I treat myself. So if I don't like myself between 9 and 12 o'clock in the morning, 6 and 7 a.m., you ain't going to be no different. All right, then. Welcome, everybody. Do not forget this weekend we will be in Indiana. So tomorrow will probably be a rerun. So we're headed to Indiana to the revival, the Youth Explosion revival at what's the name of the college? Ball Hope College or something like that in Indiana. So we're going to be there tomorrow with our gear. That's a long drive, but we're going to do this. So when everybody out there was like, I can't do it. Well, that's because you choose not to. I just see the danger is afoot, and I would like to go ahead and warn and ring the alarm. The soldiers are coming. The soldiers are coming. Hey, Joe Biden said if you need a job, you can work for the government. Back over here. Hey, Frank Gunther, what's going on? Deborah, how you doing, Michelle? Truth. I said, oh, my God, and they waving like they happy to be in America. Get out of here. That's what I want to say, and I don't even care no more. Chris, you got to have compassion for those poor folks. I can name 5 poor folks watching me right now. I can actually go on in Loganville. They got a south side. Poor people. So we got our own poor people in America. So I ain't worried about nobody else. Well, Chris, you don't love aliens. No, I don't. Hey, Deb. Hey, Miss Barbara. Who? Humans first? Yes. Hey, Miss Barbara, what's going on out there, Melissa? How you doing? Be careful going to Indiana. Miss Linda, Dave is driving. Hey, Jessica, what's going on? Joe wants these illegals to take what jobs we have left. That came out this morning. Honey, they've been doing this since the Koch brothers, C-O-K-O-C-H. Stop thinking this Republicans are in this too. You do know that, right? You do know that they have been trying to get illegal aliens in the state of Georgia to give them damn driver's license for a minute now. This has been going on, I know, for 15 years. Especially when Barack Obama was in office. We was getting flooded with illegal aliens. Trump got here. That mean old Trump? I don't like Trump. Trump's so mean. Build the wall. 10 feet, 20 feet, 100 feet tall. Hey, build that wall. Now, you just need tasers, machine guns, whatever, tanks. That's what you need. All those, like I said, Zelensky. I am so sorry, but my crackhead son has sniffed and smoked all of the ransom. I mean, all of the money you need for more war and weapons in your election. So at this time, we're dead ass broke. We are $32 trillion in debt. We can't help you no more. Well, hey, sleeper cells over there in Loganville, Atlanta, Chicago, San Francisco, Sacramento, the ones in Missouri, the ones in Montana, the ones that's been scattered all over the United States in the dead of night. All they got to do is go ahead and pick up arms while you dropping yours down because the government told you to get rid of them. Okay, then. Hey, Micheline, don't come to my house. I'm throwing that out to you now. You ain't got no protection at your house. That's your dumb ass. Don't come nowhere near us. Because we ain't gonna know if you a friend or a foe. I'm telling you the truth. When the shit hit the fan and you like running in somewhere because you was ill prepared. Let me tell you, do not knock on anybody else's door that saw the warning signals are coming, okay? You ain't welcome. You are not welcome. And if you sitting here like, oh my God, it caught me off guard. You're a damn lie. Some of this stuff we've been talking about for 20 years, 30 years that they have been doing this. So I don't even want to hear it at this point. If you ain't prepared or you ain't prepping and you sitting here waiting for the skies to fall, because, you know, Obama and Biden is holding it up because they's like, I'm sitting here, shut up. You're not supposed to be on my page. Don't you supposed to be over there looking at World Star, CNN? You think that's where you get your news from? Because right now, if you haven't saw on lamestream media, 3,000 men between the ages of 18 to all the way into retirement coming across that southern border because they need some help, Lucretia, then you need to go ahead, just like Kathy from New York City, just like Adams of New York, just like Chicago, that empty bedroom, those empty nesters out there, go ahead and let the government know that you're willing to house illegal aliens. Oh, they looking for free. They say they'll pay you. They say they'll pay you no damn attention. Okay then. Hey Tina, what's going on? I love listening to you. There's too many heads in the sand. At this time, they quick saying now. They can't breathe. They still wearing masks. It was too easy. Hey there, what's going on, Joanne? I mean, because they already out here talking about, girl, what Dr. Fructose corn syrup said. What did Dr. Fructose corn syrup say? He said that it's going to be a worse. It's going to be a worse, and they got a new poison that if you got all of your shots and the boosters, don't worry about it. This time, this poison, this shot is a cure-all. Brought to you by Pfizer and Moderna. I said, Kathy, stop reading off the teleprompter. Okay? I said, gone New York. Y'all have fun. Don't come down here with that stuff, because I'm throat punching anybody that says, you ain't got a mask on. Hey there, Miss Barbara. What's going on, Linda? How you doing out there, Jessica? Hey, Annie Bruce. What's going on? Ball State University. Is that it? It sounds right. I got the address, I promise. Go there, we're going to get lost. Ah, crap. Hey, Nancy Martin, what's going on out there? Amy, how you doing out there? What's up, Pinay? Hey, Esther. Hey, Karen. Did Facebook already throw all of y'all into a watch party? Ain't nothing I can do about it. We just gonna keep swinging like we got Rumble and D-Livers over there. Hey, Trish, what's going on? Like I said months back, what you say, girl? That the amount coming over the border is up to 15 million, probably by now. Are we talking about from the 80s all the way up? Girl, yes, or more. Or more. One more time. Roll your neck when you say this. Or more, okay? Because you know, if those are the numbers that the government told you to believe, double that. You remember what Joe Biden said to all those black Democrats right after he got elected, and they all dropped their head? Black people don't mean to the Democratic Party anymore. You better get used to it. They got the illegal aliens and the Hispanics coming over here. So all of the black people out there, they was like, I'm voting Democrat. That dude spit in your face. And ain't nothing y'all did about it but drop your head. You mean you pastors, you community leaders, and you letting a crusty ass white man talk to y'all like that? Dude, you best to get out my face coming to my page with that. Honey, please. I'd have been like, who he? First, I would have looked around. Is my microphone muted? And I would have been like, and I would have got off and left the Democratic plantation. Hey, Linda, what's going on out there? Hey, Linda Warren, how you doing? I live in Facebook jail. You want 5 on it? Because I'll put something on your books. What you say? The truth, as usual. Hey there, Lolly. How you doing out there? Hey, Lucretia. What I'm sipping on? It was Cheerwine. It's not Cheerwine anymore. It's lemonade and red Kool-Aid. No, lemonade and blue Kool-Aid. That's what I'm sipping on right now. It's not 5:30. Hey there, what's up, Lisa? How you doing out there? Hey, Liz. It's like Lil Ray. How you doing, Ray? It says, brought to you, back screen, no sound, where you go? I'm right here. I'm right here. Hey, Lorraine. Wait. There's 23 of y'all up in there. Let me refresh my page. Let me see where Facebook put y'all. Facebook threw y'all in a watch party. Y'all can't find me because Facebook forever throwing y'all away. So y'all trash. Y'all trash. Just pick out which trashy friends you want to hang with on Facebook, and it's there. I had to refresh my screen to get y'all out of a watch party. I just had to show the people on my phone how Facebook be tripping. So if it went black, it's because Facebook literally threw you. I said Dr. Fructose corn syrup. I said Joe Biden suck. Democrats are lame. They're losers. What did I say to piss Zuckerberg off today? Probably everything. Hey there, what's up, Liz? How you doing? Pure blood. Did my screen jump? Pure blood. Pure blood. Pure blood. Stop picking at people. Hoes. Dummies. We told you don't take it. Don't hate on us because we beautiful and free of any of 5G. Y'all gonna die. Okay then. Hey, Liz, what's going on out there? I told y'all, don't take that stuff. And now they're saying whatever's in that medicine, a poison, that there's supposed to be a 5G wave boost out there. I don't know if it's October the 4th or September 23rd. One of these days, everybody's going to be glowing in the damn dark. They took that shot. Y'all can't do it. And I'm sitting there and talking to my hairstylist today, and I'm like, Lucretia, what? Did you hear about the new shot? Yeah, I'm telling people not to get it. Excuse you, Paula, as you washing my hair. What did you say? I'm telling people don't get this new shot. I said, why? Why are you warning them? Don't warn them. I tried to warn everybody. Keep your lips closed. Well, I can name 5 people right now that I do their hair. They're having itching beyond they've never had before. One of them just lost her husband. The other one had the 4 shots and she's breaking out. The other one can't walk. The other one has blood clots. I said, well, don't tell them. Don't tell them not to then. If they already that far gone, let them take the new one. Okay? Because maybe it might reverse. No, I'm far-fetching it. I said, Paula, what you gonna do? Oh, me and my husband, because both of them are ministers. They was like, we ain't taking that. We didn't take it the first time. And we keeping our churches open like we did the whole entire time. So I'm sitting here like, should we feel sorry? Should we say a prayer? Or should we just like, okay. Do we treat them like they treated us? That's a good question. Let's get like a consistent. Should we treat these people like they treated us for those 3 solid years? Should we do them the same way they did us? I think we should. I'm petty like that. I'm petty like that. Oh, you having some adverse reactions and side effects. Told you so. Oh, your bank account is being drained by, Obama's economy. Told you so. Oh, you ain't gonna have no health care. Told you so. Oh, all the food is not. We told you so. Oh my God, they're poisoning. We told you so. So do we go ahead and do the same thing that these credence did to us for the whole 3 years? Do we do be like na boo boo, na boo boo, get up off the floor, falling out suddenly? Hey now, Reba. I guess Reba said, Chris, should be nice. I ain't. Hey now, what's up, Reba? So far, I haven't had any videos or sound trouble today. I ain't had none either. It really doesn't matter because once we close off everything, it ain't going to be booted or powered back up until Sunday. So that's where I'm at right now. I could be in there packing. I ain't even packed no clothes. We leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning. I should be in there packing. But Dave said, we're going to do the show. What we going to talk about? I ain't paid attention. The same old, fine. Hey, Denise, how you doing? Sadly, some got the jab because they was going to lose. That's cop-out. That's a damn cop-out. No, we already said this. You afraid you're going to lose your job. You better make them fire you. You better not walk off that damn job. It's my job. You need your damn life even more. So that's a cop-out. Now, the same people they let go and fired are getting their jobs back with back pay. But no, hey, anybody knows. You better get them to walk your ass out It better be a wrongful termination. So when when everybody get their head out their ass and start being like, whoa, hey, all this was illegal. Y'all couldn't do any of this. You had every right to sue. We told people, no. What would Jesus do? Will he blame, I had to get a job. I had to keep my job. I had to get the shot. That's a cop-out at this point. You couldn't say no? You couldn't say no. You couldn't let them walk you out that door? No? Then you should have. Now there's a whole bunch of people's like, I really wish I shouldn't have, woulda, coulda, didn't do it. Well, I had to do it for my job. A whole bunch of people lost their jobs. Nurses, pilots, doctors, everything, warehouse factors, teachers, all of them are getting their jobs back with back pay. Did nobody tell you that? Yeah. So if it was that easy, this is what I always wanted to know. If it was that easy to give over your free will, what are you going to do when the shit really hits the fan and you got to get the mark of the beast? I'm going to ask that one more time. You're going to be like, it was for my job. Oh my God, I just didn't want to be, asked out like everyone else. Because my friends was doing it, I got coerced to do it too. God ain't going to care about that. You got your own free will. You're not going to hold my hand. I'm not going to hold yours. So, as I said again, when the shit really hits the fan, because the way it is being sped up in history with those 10 crowns that is over there right now in negotiations with Israel for a 7-year peace treaty. Now, I don't care if you don't believe in the Bible or not. I don't care if you don't believe in prophecies, because I do. And everything inside of me is a huge warning bell right now saying, say what? Say, you got Muslim countries trying to protect Israel. You got BRICS countries literally trying to protect Israel. The Bible tells you, Revelations tell you that it's not going to stand. And when it falls within 3.5 years, all hell will break loose. Then are you willing to go ahead and pick a side? Because either you're going to eat or you're not going to eat. Either you're going to buy or you're not going to buy. Either you're going to barter or you're not going to barter. But you're going to have to take that account. You're going to have to deal with that. Not anybody else out here. And at that point in history, you're going to have to either deal with getting ready to lose your life or worshiping Satan. One more time. Because so many gullible ass people fell for that one. I see why the way is Broadway. I can see why everybody is clinging together. And that narrow door right over there, no one wants to walk upon or walk into. So that biggest psyop in history tested everybody's faith in a higher being. And it wasn't a man or Moderna or J&J. It wasn't even Fauci. Everything in me from the beginning of this whole scam, I said no. And I am so glad we did every single show so I can go back and actually pull it up. You know what? Pull up 3 years, right after Johnny died, right after my dad died. Pull that up. When I said, y'all, don't fall for this. Don't fall for this. Please do not fall. This don't sound right. Do I need to slaughter a lamb and wipe it on my doorpost the way they had psyched everybody out? And then you got people snitching on each other. And then you gonna come to my page and bash me over the head because I ain't foolish enough to put something in my body that I have never did research on, and I ain't falling for it. Because of what? Peer pressure? I had 4 babies before I was 20. That was enough peer pressure to smell bullshit a mile away. So I don't understand how some people had traumatic experiences growing up. How some people was dogged out, stepped on all their life, either got played all their life or lied to. How in the world did those people fall for that scam? And when Miss Barbara, because I still remember it, it was Miss Barbara who's right here on my phone. When she found that news article that said that they made that shot for black people and for melanated people to actually take us out, that was enough for me. I'm black. I remember Tuskegee. I'm black. I remember Rosewood. I remember Tulsa, Oklahoma, and a whole bunch of shit that we was guinea pigs from. So when everything started coming true, everything that I was reading, and then all these frontline doctors and nurses started getting in my inbox, and what was it? June? May? June? Right after I actually played a movie called Scamdemic right on my Facebook page, it had 30,000 views. Then, let me tell you how smart B-Dub is. B-Dub was like, yo, Cretia. What, B-Dub? You do know he had a whole bunch to do with the AIDS epidemic. Who? Who had everything to do with the AIDS epidemic? Fauci. No, the hell he didn't. He ain't been out there that long. He ain't kill all those people. He ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, the hell he did. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Everything that dude touches is designed to kill us. And then, what else? You got the picture right there with Fauci, Obama, and Wuhan lab to tell you all this stuff was happening. And if anybody ever fell for bat soup, because in February of 2020, they blame Chinese people of eating bats at a wet market, and all of a sudden, everybody was like, the sky gonna fall, I need to go in my house and never come out, I'm sick with that. You have no faith in a higher being, do you? You have no faith in your own self. How did you make it to 30? How did you make it to 40? Hell, how did you make it to 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 years old and fell for that biggest psyop in history? Do you not know when people lying to you? Can you actually test the spirit yourself? Can you not look at a person and tell them that, yo, bro, you lying? Fauci, every damn day. Fauci, every day. We played every last news conference. We played it all. And then in June, I said, bump that bull crap. June or July, Warp Speed. Whenever Warp Speed came out, Donald Trump started talking about that. I was like, hell no. And then here y'all come. Would you support Trump? And if Trump told you to get the shot, then that means you don't support Trump because Trump said go get the shot. What the hell is that? You do anything and everything somebody say. So because I told you from day one, I ain't put that shit in my body. I wait 5 years. I've been in the medical field for a while before I got tired of death. So, well, you see, you're a Trump hater. You don't support Donald Trump because you're not doing what he said. The hell you say? I got 3 daddies. I barely did what they said. My fathers taught me to think for myself. Peer pressure means nothing, and you can't coerce me anymore because sticking the tip of the head in it will still get your ass pregnant. So that's a cop-out to me. That's a true, it's because of my job. No, it ain't because of your job. It was because you didn't have a backbone to stand up to the powers that be. Let's just put it out there plain and simple. There was a whole bunch of us got attacked, got coerced, harassed, death threats, name-calling, the whole 9 for the 3 years, and they could never tell us where the hell we was lying at. And guess what? Come to find out, we didn't damn lie. Not one iota. None. But if you was watching this show in 2019, I said me, Paul Wall, Chris Reed, B-Dub, it was Karma, because this is when we was on YouTube, and all over there in Tokyo. Yeah, Hong Kong. The whole summer, they was out there in the streets waving flags. 4th of July, they out there singing the Star Spangled Banner. October, I said Hong Kong. I said Hong Kong. October, they started blowing, shooting them with blue spray, spraying them with blue water. I still remember the little young girl's face when they put her on that train and she said, I did not kill myself. Right after that, the end of October, right into November, 11,000 scientists signed a letter together with Bill Gates saying that the earth needed to be coal. I don't know if people don't know what coaling means. That means murder. Murder, they wrote. Murder, they wrote. Murder, the road. Yes. Then, in December, there was a news paper front cover. Bill Gates had a syringe in one hand and a vial in the other hand. And then about right after Thanksgiving, around Christmas, people from every walk of life across this nation was getting sick with something they have never, ever had before. All the way up. No one knew what it was. They didn't. They said it was not the flu. It was nothing. They sent you home with a Z-Pack, and that was it. Then all of a sudden, February, February, because I went to Washington, D.C., had some Chinese woman coughing all over me on a plane as Nancy Pelosi is going to Chinatown, blaming Trump for everything. And next thing you know, oh my God, Trump on Twitter put something, said social distancing. I said, social distancing? What the hell that mean? Well, I'm sick. I can't get out of bed no way. What was social distancing? Oh my God. Oh, you got to stand 6 feet from each other. For what? Well, there's a new virus, and you know, they blaming it on bats. You know, all those Chinese people over there in the wet markets didn't know how to cook food properly, and they was just eating heads off us the bats. I said, if any grown person I know in my family fall for this shit right here, I'm cutting them off. Period. What happened? Went to my dad's funeral. The week after that, they shut everything down. For after that, I no longer have respect for politicians when they took our civil liberties away without one shot fired. But like I said, thank you, Marco Rubio. And thank you, Ted Cruz, because those was the only two politicians that got out there on the front line questioning Dr. Fauci and wondering where the hell the Constitution of the United States went to. But Dave said we're at the bottom of the hour. I'm not falling for this. And if you don't know about Event 201, they got something else up their sleeve. Release the new variant so everybody can go run because the sky's falling all over again. Go ahead, Dave.
We are here to defend democracy.
Misinformation poses a threat to our nation's health.
Climate change is an emergency.
Democratic socialism.
Codify women's right to choose.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15.
My bad. It's for the greater good. Get one shot. It's for the greater good. Stay in your house. It's for the greater good. Get the second shot. It's for the greater good. Get your booster. It's for the greater good. Make sure that you social distance. It's for the greater good. Stay in your house and give up your rights. It's for the greater good. Make sure that you do everything that Dr. Fructose Corn Syrup says. It's for your greater good. I said if I one more person, that's why I can't stand my governor to this day. I ain't two-faced. When I told you enough of Brian Kemp, you'll never see me anywhere around him unless he approached me first. Everywhere I look at him, I look the other damn way. Every time he come in the same room I am, I'll go to the other side. Every time he come up to my booth wanting to talk to me, I look down like I'm busy. I ain't two-faced. You did something that you should never ever damn done. I've never in the history of reading have ever seen a government actually shelter the sick with the damn healthy. And then you're going to kill these grandparents? You're going to make sure that people can't go to birth babies? Funerals was out the damn question? And you mean people died by themselves? Okay, then. Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Well, this bush is not, I ain't falling for it no more. Like, Chris, are you're not a good citizen because you don't bow down and do what the government said. I'm black. That's one thing that was inbred and instilled and groomed in me. You better buck at the system and ask damn questions, because you ain't finna put me on no damn plantation. You ain't finna sit there and make me pick no damn cotton. I ain't gonna be nobody's experiment, and I'm definitely not finna put nothing in my body, especially after you have dogged out the black race majority of our damn lives. Nope. And then this big, fat, crusty white man talk about I got a blow dart. Blow dart this. Go ahead and come on to the black side of town with your blow dart. See how fast you gets to ran out. I doubt they run you out. You just won't be found no more. So you threatening the black community because we was the only ethnic group that didn't do what they was told. So that tells me a whole bunch of white people, Hispanics, and a whole bunch of Italians and the rest of the ethnic groups went out there and lined up like damn lemons. Because that's the only people. They didn't say nothing about y'all. They did not say anything about y'all. They made sure to make it be known that the black community was the ones that was putting people's lives in danger because there was a low amount of black people taking a damn jibbity jab. No, maybe those black people had some very strong-headed parents and grandparents that word of mouth told us about our damn history and that you don't trust the government. It is what it is. But it's all in history too, okay? All in history. And then all these churches closing. You closed your church, but you're going to open it up for an injection center? You closed out Jesus and God Almighty through history. Everyone turns to their church first in a time of trouble, in a time of turmoil, and you close these churches down, but then you only open them to make sure they get in. Ooh, okay then. Hey there, Donna, honey, we live that truth. Act like I said. Have I lied yet? And I'm just ticking this off the top of my head. Ticking it off the top of my head as much as we talked about it. And there's a woman right over there on D-Live. Her name is Christy Fowler. She is COVID-19 extraordinaire. Then you have one in Paul Wall that can break it down to you even better with Event 201 that this stuff have been planned for ever. And then if you really want to be another smart cookie, you get right over there to Rumble where Karma, B-Dub, and Fudge, and the rest of these people was putting up article after article. And not only that, they were showing you the proof that this was designed to kill us. And you worried about your job. You should be worried about being 8 feet deep before your time. Well, they wouldn't do us like that. Hey now, weak pastors, I would not be taking advice from them. I stopped going to church after that. I stopped. If you weak enough and you don't have the belief in the faith in Jesus and the faith in the man with the plan, then you ain't a real pastor. I'll call it to you to your face. I'll call you to your face. The same thing. The same pastors that are afraid to step up and stop the slaughter of the newborn. The same pastors that keeps their mouth closed. I ain't got nothing to do with them. I won't have nothing to do with these people at all. Pastors, whatever. You preaching the prosperity doctrine. You ain't a pastor. You ain't teaching about redemption, damnation, and repentance. John 3:16, Romans 10:9 and 10. Oh, you're only doing what the government told you to do. You're not a real pastor, and your church ain't either. Talking about the freedom of worship. That is not what it says. It says the freedom of religion. You ain't finna tell me I can only praise my God in 4 walls of a church. I'll praise him and pray where I want to. Hey now, what's going on, Rhonda? They arrested that pastor in Canada and gave him prison time. He got prison time. Thank God for pastors like Pastor Greg Locke. Thank God for all these pastors that did not shut down their churches and actually still preaching on the Bible. Hey there, what's going on? Hey, Donna. Church preached at me for decades. Do not forsake the assembling of ourselves together. Shh, shh, shh. You can't say that. That's not new societal teaching. That is not new. You got to change the Bible with the times. If you don't, you are a misogynist. If you don't, you're not inclusivity. I bump that bull crap. Heaven ain't passivity either. You got stipulations and repercussions to get up in there, but if you want to bust hell wide open, keep walking on Broadway. Keep walking on Broadway. Sooner or later, don't you get tired of following the sheep. The only sheep that I want to follow is when he literally separate us between the goats and the sheep, on from the left and the right. I'd rather be standing on his right hand side. Thank you. I don't want to be burning with Hillary and the rest of them for forever. Hey there, what's going on, Rhonda? Prayed without ceasing. Thank you so much. Melissa, your pastor didn't shut down your church. See how many death threats he got. Talk to your pastor. See how much he was coerced and threatened and harassed to shut down his church, from his own people in his congregation, all the way to government officials, all the way to city folks and everything. Talk to your pastor and ask him, what did he have to endure those 3 years? Everything that we endured, he had to deal with it 5 times to 10 times worse. Trust that. He had to step and walk in faith. Hey there, what's going on, Barbara? I love Pastor Locke. I know it, right? They trying to get him for the Faith Over Fear rally. Hey, Vic, they won't even tell you what is in the jab or the side effects. Every medicine has an insert, and the insert in the jab was left blood. You remember that? Thank you. See, this is validation. This is what I'm talking about, because I ain't the only one that didn't walk around with eyes wide shut. So even Vic just backed up and validated a video that went around with some nurses at a hospital. What did the nurses do? They opened up the container where the vial, the poison was in, pulled out that sheet, the insert, like Vic said, it was blank. That's one example. Here's another example that happened with some nurses that did. They took an unopened swab, cracked the seal, didn't swab nobody with nothing, put it back in, shipped it off, and guess what happened? It came back positive. I said, what the fudge? What the F11 fudge? How you doing out there? Just ask your pharmacy or doctor for the insert. I saw it myself. We lived that. We lived that, Vic. All of us lived that. All of us lived that. Unless you dead, unless you're a zombie, unless you just was in a coma and you just came back. We all dealt with either some turmoil, threats, coercion, name calling, page shutting down, Facebook jail, the whole I lived that. And the animosity that I have had stored up inside of me is just waiting for someone to come to my page and call us a liar. I lived all that. When I had to push the rally back 4 different times because Brian Kemp, the governor down here in Georgia, started parroting the World Health Organization and the CDC, greater good. Say that to me one more time. Say it one more time, Brian. Oh, he said it again. This is my 4th time I'm pushing my rally. F you, your mama and them. I ain't got nothing good to say to you ever again, Brian Kemp. You did it for power. What else did Brian Kemp do during that whole shutdown? He received $1 billion from China. And not only that, he got majority of the PPEs for the statewide from China. Now, you know, all of us was out here making masks. People were sitting out there, even at the Fox Theater down there in downtown Atlanta. They was making hand sanitizers. People just volunteering their time, making sure that everybody had enough masks. But the mask wasn't good enough. But the same blue mask that's on the side of the box will not prevent or stop a virus. You still had to wear it. Still walk around looking stupid. And then all of a sudden they're going to say, no, you need 2 masks. No, you need 3 masks. Fauci, I think 5 masks would do the trick. 5 masks? What dumb person is what? Never mind. Now, are you jogging in the heat with a mask on by yourself? Dave, look in the car. Look in the car. Look. Don't look. Look. Holy shit. You in a car by yourself with a mask on? What the hell is that? What is this? Wait a minute. You're pushing a baby stroller by yourself in 90-degree heat with a mask on. You put a mask on your child. How old is that baby? 3? And pretty much how I looked at people from then on, and then I got angrier, louder, and I just started screaming. I just said, I ain't doing no more. Because pretty much, I didn't do it the first time. Dave did. Hey there, Troy. If you drive a car by yourself, you are dumb enough to wear. You come on now, Troy. I ain't the only one that saw people in cars by them damn selves with a mask on. And I'm sitting there like, don't your damn car got filters on the inside? What you got a mask on for? Aren't y'all all living under the same roof anyway? Why all 5 of y'all in that car got a damn mask? Dave, speed up. Speed up. Speed up. I want to take a picture of this. Hey, Mary. Oh, yeah. Don't get no flu shot. I ain't taking none of that. But conspiracy, Vic, Troy, y'all back me up on this. Anybody see an article that came out earlier this week saying that Sudafed and the rest of the decongestants no longer work and must be taken off the market? Anybody saw the article this week that Benadryl and all the other stuff that has been on the market for 40 to 50 to 60 years no longer works, and it never worked at all? Knocks me out, but never worked. So they're trying to take that off the shelves now. So the only place that you're going to be able to get healed or medicine or anything else is going straight to them, and they're going to kill you. All right, you saw it, Dilly. I'm glad I ain't the only one. Thank you. This is what we call validation. This is what we call validation. I saw it. Somebody else saw it. Vic came and even spoke about it. Then you got Troy Mitchell over here. You got Karma over there. So I know, thank y'all for not having the blinders on. Thank y'all for not walking around with eyes wide shut. Thank y'all for being here the whole entire time and getting smarter and smarter and making me smarter and smarter so I'd never fall for anything like that. Thank you. This is the validation I'm talking about. Because when 2 or more get together in his name, we see a whole bunch of things, okay? A whole bunch. Oh, you saw it, Miss Barbara? When we get back from Indiana, I'm going to every dollar store that I can find, and I'm wiping out Benadryl, Sudafed, and everything else that's still left on the shelves. One more time. Prepper 101. At least have 3 months of medicine at any given time. If not, okay. Hey there, Donna. How you doing? I saw them saying Sudafed removed. Don't work. Oops. Never took it. It works. They work. All that medicine work. They wouldn't have left it on the shelf for 40 to 50 to 60 years if it did not work. I take 2 Benadryls. I don't wake up for 8, 12, 10 hours at some time. It works. If I wanted to have a cold and not go to the doctor or I'm congested, guess what I take? Alka-Seltzer and the rest of that stuff. It works. Sudafed works on me. So for them to say it don't work on people, it's only because they want you to grovel and drop to your knees. Anybody remember us talking about the food supply chain is going to get weak and that they're going to tap us out to the point that they're only going to allow such amount of product on the shelves? We the people told you so. We the people told we told you. We's all told you. We told you so. You better go kiss a trucker. No, we don't like the truckers. They're climbing. You better kiss a trucker. You bought it from a store. You better kiss a trucker, because if the truck companies stop, we're in a hell of a hard work. If the trains stop, it's over for us. What's going on? Train derailments all over the place. One of the biggest explosions at the biggest train depot yard happened 2 weeks ago. Then you got East Palestine up there. Then you forgetting about the ports? Anybody forgetting about the ports? How it was logged, jammed for so long. What happened with all that? What happened? Why the hell are we getting 90% of our pharmaceutical and medical stuff from China? Why are we outsourcing all of this stuff? Isn't there not a bear here? We can make our own drugs. Is there not enough smart people in America where we don't have to outsource our own jobs and own work? So somebody explain that to me too. Okay. Hey there, Miss Barbara. How you doing? 3 to 6 months supplies. Remember, they took Lysol off the shelves during COVID, right? And then tried to all this stuff. Ivermectin? It don't work. Those are horses. These are horses. We're going to pick at you. You believe Donald Trump, and you're going to take that stuff. 2.5 years later. It worked. Yeah, the FDA approved it. They approved it for COVID. That was the FDA that did that. They did. Oh, well, you know what? Then somebody need to put sanitizers in your veins because Donald Trump said it. Oh, it worked. Yeah, the FDA approved that too. It worked. It worked. Yeah, that worked. After they done killed people and told them not to. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? They can stop what they want. They won't bother my family. I know how to do a lot on my own and what God has given us. Preach what you're about to say. There's a whole bunch of them that fell for it. Okay, then we're going to get on back over here. Hey, Derek. Benadryl is life-saving if you get stung and it is allergic. I'm allergic to seafood. I'm allergic to shellfish. I have eczema and psoriasis. It helps me. So I know I take over-the-counter medicine because I don't want to go to no doctor. So I'm going, like I said, and I'm going to snatch off at least $100, $150 worth of over-the-counter drugs just to have it, because I'm going to treat how people treated toilet paper. I'm going to treat medicine that way. Hey there, what's going on, Gabriella? I'm allergic to Sudafed. I'm allergic to seafood. Yeah. I immediately swells up. Webs pop out. Guess what stops that? Benadryl. Guess what? If they take it off the shelves, what's going to happen to people? Because you can't afford an EpiPen. It's too damn expensive. So what is going to happen to all these people with allergic reactions to all of this different stuff? They're going to die. Okay. Then. Hey, Gabriella, what's going on out there? Hey, Derek, damn right. It's pretty much like that. Just damn right. Whatever. Hey there, Michelle. How you doing? I took ivermectin. You remember I used to say hydroquinone because I didn't want to get my page shut down. Okay, then. My son, my daughter-in-law, they they gave to the animals. And all these doctors and wing nuts out here picking on y'all. And you're going to take horse tranquilizer. Blah, 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 blah. I remember, girl, I lived through all that bullshit, sniggity. I lived through all of that. One reason why I can't stand libtards and weak people to this day is because what we had to endure, and I said we had to endure for 3 solid years having to listen to those wimps. And do you remember they came out? Well, you know, y'all shouldn't have animosity towards anyone. We must all unite. We need immunity. No, the hell you don't. I don't like you. I don't like you. Did you pull what you pull? And now Democrats and some Republicans talking about we need to sing Kumbaya. The hell you say? No, all this pent up names that I got called. All other people that came to my page, the way that I was shut down and called a liar, and knowing that I've been proven right about everything pretty much we talked about. Oh no, it's patty season. It's being patty season. That's why I don't play with people no more when they come to my page. And then y'all taught me well how to dig in ass. Sure did. And I'm not nice no more. At all. Y'all chapped my hide. I had 4 butt cheeks. 4 cheeks, 2 butts, and 2 on my face. Yeah, those were slapped raw with all the name calling and the threats and everything else that we had to endure those whole 3 damn years. So since there's no more butt cream on the shelves anymore, KY jelly, because, you know, it's not, I ain't gonna forget about it. Ever. What they did. And they lackasses followers. How many videos did we have to endure of elderly people beating down a door or a glass as their family is on the other side or outside serenading them? How many elderly people passed away because they put those COVID patients up there with them? How many babies was born and no one saw them and no one could rejoice? How many tears was shed because you had to lay your loved one to rest and you could not be there to witness it? I ain't gonna forget. Hey there, what's going on? Hey, how you doing out there, Miss Gordon? Pretty Betty done turned into a pretty Betty bitch here. Don't waste time on those idiots. I only waste it when they come here. So that's why Michelle has to say, Lucretia, breathe. That's why I love trolls, because all of this pent up energy, you can lay it right there on the troll, right live, because most of the time they don't know we actually watching. So when I catch them, they all shocked. So all that pent up anger, all the pettiness goes towards trolls. That's why it's so hilarious when people like, okay, now breathe. Yeah. So when they come here, I take all of that frustration out on them and make them feel this little. Women are known for being petty. We know how to do it. We give licks without putting hands on people. Hey there, oh Quinn, my best friend passed away and you couldn't go see her. My hand almost voluntarily balled up. We lived through this. I ain't giving nobody a slide. I'm not giving no one a slide. We lived through this. So everybody was like, oops, our bad. The hell you say? What y'all did was a travesty across the world. And they did it. No, I ain't doing it. Hey Ray, opioids slow the respiratory system. They give them that. Was breathing issues on a ventilator. That's what nurses said they did. They ostracized these people. They killed these people. The majority of the people that passed away from COVID-19 was on ventilators or in a hospital setting. One more time. The medicine that was out there could actually cure those people. Remember, it was outlawed. They couldn't do it. But as long as all the medicine that Dr. Fructose corn syrup was putting out there was killing people, I won't forget. Can't stand that weasel to this day. Hey there, what's up, Gloria? How you doing? When a husband hit me once, my dad told him, I forgive, but I don't forget. No, he better sleep on burning bed. I'm that old. Burning bed style if necessary. Sleep with one eye open. There's an old black and white movie. This woman, I don't know, Betty Davis, I think that was her in that movie. She woke up and just smacked the crap out of her husband, and he jumped up out of his sleep, and she was like, oh, my baby, you okay? Didn't do that. Just smack the shit out of her. Hey, oh, Quinn, we just, They probably punched the lungs so bad, punctured the lungs. All the information is coming out right now about all of that. All of that. We was right, O'Quinn. The scientist wasn't. And this is what I hated the most. Trust the science. You gotta just trust the scientists. You gotta trust the science. It's not science if you don't trust the science. Wait, when did y'all change the definition of science? Because it needed to be too. You know what? We lived through it. Burning Bed movie. Yes, we're that old. I'm just saying. I have a ball cap covered in the tinfoil that I love to wear proudly. You're a conspiracy. Whatever. Hey there, what's going on? Hey, just I can't do it. Burning bed, girl. Next time a man put his hands on you, kerosene, gasoline. Just make sure you got. Hey, Mary. So today I wasn't thanked for my services. Why? In delivering mail by a customer. Why? I was told thank you for your tax dollars. It provided me with food stamps. Let me wipe the crust out my eyes to make sure I'm reading what you ought to drop their package in the lake. Okay, right over here. This is what Miss Mary said. Okay, y'all. Okay. So today, yes, ma'am, I wasn't thanked for my services in delivering mail by a customer. So I was told thank you for your tax dollars. It provides me with food stamps and free health care. That ain't nothing to brag about. You said, what fudge? Is what she said and cap locked it. And here I am, don't qualify for food stamps, share, and I have to pay for my health insurance. Sad and very upsetting to know that these people are capable to work. Know that my tax dollars are keeping them fed and healthy. I can't wait to vote for Trump 2020. She said what she said, and she got every damn right. We the people are pissed. Way to go. Let me tell you what else they doing for illegal aliens, because that sounds like a welfare recipient right there. Okay, listen to this. Oh, Joe Biden and his administration are giving out free green cards. Okay then, exclusive video. 7,000 illegal aliens crossed into one Texas border town in 72 hours. It says Eagle Pass, Texas, Border Patrol agents apprehended approximately 7,000 illegal aliens during the last 3 days, according to sources operating within the United States Custom and Border Protection. This includes the approximately 3,000 illegal aliens crossing on Monday morning. That's the video I got. 3,000 strong. Dave, you got that video? Found it on my page. I was like, what the fudge? I was like, which one? You'll see it. It looked like a whole bunch of Hispanics literally walking in a single file line 2 by 2. 3,000 strong, laughing, skipping, and hopping because they finna get freebies when they get over here. Oh, I feel you, Miss Marys. Yes, it's on my regular page. Breitbart, Texas, traveled to the somewhere down south. It says on Wednesday to observe illegal aliens making their way from staging areas in a Mexican bank of the Rio Grande. The video shows mostly Venezuelans immigrants. Wait the hell a minute. Where's Venezuela at? Where's Venezuela? Down south. Can I throw a bottle at Dave? That wouldn't be right. Dave said we're at the top of the hour. We're going to finish this because you know I'm going to say something foul. Facebook probably going to get pissy. So y'all know what to do. Get over there to www.fallbackusa.com. That's DLive. Get over there to Rumble. That's the real news with Lucretia Hughes. We finna read this. And then David's going to show that video with those 3,000 illegal soldiers walking 2 and 2 right over our southern border and being welcomed in by Republicans and Democrats together. If y'all want to support us, and Miss May Red, girl, you pissed. Get on over there to our Etsy store. That's Etsy Fallback USA. Buy 2 items, get 1 free. And do not forget, we will not be here tomorrow. We will be in Indiana. Keep us in your blessings. Keep us in your prayers that I say the right things. I've never spoke at a revival before. And they're expecting around 10,000 people there. So like I said, this is off of a college campus that God's work flows. The Spirit touches the people that it needs to touch, and that He gets the glory. So y'all keep us in y'all prayers. If you want to support us, please go to Patreon, a Cash App, a PayPal. They put it in the link. And if not, you just want to say a prayer. Send a prayer up for us that we get up that road safely from all hate, harm, and danger. So if y'all coming, see y'all in a couple of minutes. Go ahead, Dave.